All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first one to collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. It for the Obodo as the men of the indigenous people of Biafra, the Biafra Liberation Army will be the military wing of the IPOB, don't clash face to face with the men of the NIG Army. Woto woto, nine with the Yase, those boys collect to. They say person we don't know who pass them. That person, you know, being say that person know to get sense so because. This Biafra army say they themselves they know they look for trouble. Say then they their day and in these boys waka enter their territory and they come quote this proverb where we say Igbo people they talk. They say Oberabonya bebunia mwakokwale na zo. Now these boys enter for the Biafra Liberation Army then ground. Of course, you know that when you enter army barrack, you say you want to go fight soldiers, maybe say the day for their barrack. My brother, I know sure say you go free that day because you get what they call home advantage. It even they happen for football. Where we say people they play for their home and they have a lot of fans. You know, gingering them, shouting, Chelsea, oh yeah, something like that. And you say you go there, go win them for their home. This say my brother no tilo and no ti pata na they call them. They say waiting those boys collect. And I waiting me myself I don't do. Because as Anrom na akoroha go. But as it be, man, this Simon Ekpa said that he sacrificed his political position in Finland to be fighting for Biafra. Listen to it, because this life, whatever you are doing, sacrifice is required, and it's like Ekpa is making this necessary sacrifice to make sure that he makes sure that the actualization of Ndi Biafra becomes a possibility. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has narrated how he sacrificed his political career in Finland to engage in the fight of Biafra's freedom. He noted that for the past 12 years, he has dedicated his time and focus to the actualization of Biafra's self-rule. Ekpa made this known in a post he shared on his X page on Thursday, October 10th, 2024. According to the Biafra agitator, he is determined to liberate Biafra from the alleged marginalization by the Nigerian government. I have decided not to take a part in the upcoming election and focus on Biafra liberation in Finland. I have served my people, community, and region since 2012, he stated. Simon Ekpa has used his platform to announce that the liberation of Biafra will take place on December 2nd, 2024. During his call for freedom for the Biafrans, Ekpa had called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Kanu was rearrested in Kenya in July 2021 by the Nigerian government and extradited to Nigeria to face charges of terrorism. He has remained in the custody of the Department of State Security despite call for his release. This one is coming from Maze, our brother Ekpa. Now in the talk this one, he said the position will be say in the occupy for Finland, say he sacrifice them, say make him fight his own. When we did for primary school, he gets song where we they sing, oh my home, when shall I see my home? When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home. And I feel that this is what is in Master Simon Ekpa's mind. As he is in Finland, he also remembers that there is a place called home. There is a place called Biafraland, the place he came from, the place he is meant to live, the place he is meant to build. And that is one thing with Ezbonwa Fibo, because you don't go out and now forget where you are coming from. It don't show for Imo State as report report has been given that NIG Army don't buy some civilians for Imo State. They said the people where they buy say plenty. But when they ask the NIG Army, the general and their officer, their Army Public Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Jonah Ohalako, in a statement in Enugu on Thursday, said the report had no iota of truth, describing it as a fiction of imagination of sympathizers of the indigenous people of Biafra. He said that the attention of the 82 Division Nigerian Army has been drawn to the falsehood being peddled by some online media outlets claiming that an attack on troops of the division deployed at a Himembano local government secretariat led to the death of several soldiers and civilians. The publication is a fiction playing out in the minds of the terrorists, indigenous people of Biafra and Nigerian Army, and they call the IPOB terrorists. No be me talk now waiting there for the paper we I carry for my hand, and now waiting I they read. And he said, and their sympathizers that want to dampen the confidence of Imolite and by extension, people of Southeast region, Ohalaku said. He recalled that on October 3rd, 2023, the local government headquarters of Ishiala Mbano, built and maintained by public fund, was set ablaze and destroyed by some members of IPOB and ESN elements, saying there was no attack or casualties on troops or civilians. He noted that similar mindless attempt was made at the Secretariat of Ehime-Mbano Council area of Imo State in the late hours of Wednesday, October 8, 2024. Oako, however, said the gallant effort of the troop prevented the men from gaining entrance into the council area secretariat. He said that the elements who came in their numbers shooting sporadically from a distance had to beat a hasty retreat due to the overwhelming firepower of the vigilante and gallant troops. During the exploitation carried out in the early hours of today, it was confirmed that dissidents suffered heavy casualties as seen from the blood stain on Ehime-Mbano Orogun Road, he said. Hunarako advised the general public to disregard the misinformation. And the Nigerian soldiers, now then they report this one, they say none of their men fell. But you know, I see the V. Ndị be anyị si na onye a na-eti adịkwakwa nna a na-eti ya mana onye na-amara onye kale ya na nya bụ onye onwekwara ka ọ dị. Meanwhile, I see the B. IPOB said that they are fighting to actualize Biafra. IPOB replies, NSA defense chief. They don't reply the NSA defense chief. They say they are fighting tooth and nail anything that is going to cause to make sure that the home of the indigenous people of Biafra becomes a reality. They said they are fighting tooth and nail. IPOB was reacting to a statement attributed to Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa regarding its agitation. The indigenous people of Biafra has replied Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa regarding its agitation. Reacting to a statement attributed to Musa on Wednesday, IPOB said it is fighting to liberate the southeast from Nigeria and actualize the independent state of Biafra. In a statement addressed to Musa and the National Security Advisor NSA Nuhu Rabadu, IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful said the group was formed to defend the interests of Biafrans people and to champion its peaceful exit from Igbo-phobic nation called Nigeria. According to Powerful, the Directorate of State, DOS, of the Global Family and Movement of the Indigenous People of Biafra wishes to put the record straight with particular reference to General Christopher Gabin Musa, the Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff, and his fellow unity beggars in Nigeria, that IPOB is agitating for the freedom of the Biafran people and the sovereignty and independence of Biafra nation. The very careless statement attributed to the military general who is without any war experience and incidentally, but sadly, is the Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff shows that he does not know the aim and objective of IPOB. He claimed that he does not know what IPOB is fighting for. The hypocritical army general said that IPOB is fighting for its selfish interest, not for the interest of the people of the Southeast. That's the height of hypocrisy within the Nigerian government cycle. They claim ignorance of everything If the Nigerian government and its murderous security forces claim that they do not understand what IPOB is fighting for, they should ask the international community to educate them. A bunch of vicious and deceptive hypocrisies in the Nigerian government cannot deter IPOB's resolve to restore Biafra independence. The NSA chairman Nuhu Ribadu should know that IPOB is fighting legally both locally and internationally. So the Nigerian government's effort to blackmail IPOB through its official, both civilian and military, is an effort in futility, as such cannot stop Biafra agitation. IPOB was formed to defend the interests of the Biafran people and to champion its peaceful exit from Igbo-phobic nation called Nigeria for an ethnic bigot like General Christopher Kabi Musa to claim that IPOB is not fighting for the people of the Southeast region shows his level of bitterness against the movement. He is just venting his anger on IPOB for forming ESN. This one now matters will be say they arise for, but meanwhile, make a double here. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go here and hit that like button, subscribe button, and share button. Catch you next gozi onu komezi alo yoku. Dalono.